Hey, where all y'all girl dads at? I remember that. Respect and rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. I remember that hashtag, and I remember never, ever putting that hashtag on anything I did. Why? Because I knew it was going to have to meet a moment like this. One, I knew it was corny. Respect to those who did it, because I thought it was corny because I'm a boy dad too. Like, you think my girls are better than MJ? You think MJ better than them? So I'm just a dad. How about that? Let's just leave all of the identity politics and tribalisms and cute ways of dressing it up. Leave them to the side. Because a girl dad, okay, that was fine for the hashtags. Now, I don't hear a lot of men, a lot of girl dads speaking up for their girls. Quiet on the set. I like that better. Yeah, they must have got PC'd out the conversation. And now it's time to have the conversation. We have to talk through this because Nike, known for its athlete endorsements, now has a non-athlete endorsing women's products that is not a natural woman. That's a transgender woman. Woo! Somebody asked me to do this topic. I'm like, what do? I just report the facts on this one. I think Nike is in the wrong. That's my opinion that I will state as a fact. Once again, we're in the same place. It robs a natural woman. It will rob natural women of their opportunities because there's only so many opportunities. Two, let's empower transgender women and men by actually giving them their own, not taking from another, right? And I think the men are quiet on this because, once again, this actually shows that men are better than women. Yep. Because if you're a natural man, you can get an endorsement from Nike. And if you're a natural man that transitions into a woman, you still get an endorsement from Nike that will take from a natural woman in this conversation. You caught that? Unfair. So what are you to do? Well, girl dads out there, speak up. Girl dads out there, as they mentioned right here, your spending power, your boycott power, if it's that serious to you. I don't have a problem with transgenders. I just have a problem with we act like there's only two categories when transgender is a different word. like if you're transitioning from something, but it's not a full transition. It can't be. It's impossible. Biologically, it's just impossible, right? But it's a transition socially. Yeah. Well, let's create another social space. I just don't understand why people are not getting this. But in part, they're not getting this because no one's opposing it. Or I shouldn't say no one and talking absolutes, but not enough people are opposing this. So you have an Allison Felix, the most decorated athlete of all time, who goes through a natural process called childbirth, 70% pay cut. All right. Men don't have to go through that. So they get what they deserve based on what they earn. Women can earn it. Allison Felix still was running in the Olympics, last Olympics, and was still a brand. But you're a mother. You're a natural woman who's going through a natural birth process. Sorry, 70% off. All right. And then here comes a transgender woman who is popular. So obviously, you can sell things through her. But now you're going to actually let that take from other women opportunities that natural women should have. Oh boy, I don't know what you do with this because this is about clothing and shoes. And I think Nike's going to have a great pushback, which is basically saying there are no such thing as transgender shoes. You know what I mean? Like they going to wear what women wear if they're a transgender woman. They're going to wear what men wear if they're a transgender man. They're just going to wear different sizes. That's it. So it's going to be a tough one to fight, but it'll be a nice conversation to have. And that's the only thing that I'm not seeing right now is the conversation. My daughters. First of all, blessings upon blessings if they're ever Nike athletes. I mean, they're doing something right. But boy, what a problem. What an issue if they are not given that opportunity because they were robbed of it from a transgender. When people always say there's enough to go around, not Nike endorsements. Maybe enough go around in your life, in your circle, but not Nike endorsements. So this one, let's just put a to be continued because I don't think this conversation is done.